Hi, my name is Lauren Gray. Welcome to Ask Lauren. Today's question is from Daphne, and she writes, Hi Lauren, I've been single and dating for the last 3 years, and I found it almost impossible to meet a man that meets even the minimum criteria of having a good job, not living with his parents, and wanting a relationship. I finally found a great guy, and we've been together for a month. I have a list of what I want in a guy, and he meets almost all of the criteria, except for one thing. He hates cats and gives me crap about being vegetarian all the time. He apologizes when I tell him he's hurt my feelings by taking the teasing too far, but I still constantly hear references to being a crazy cat lady and how meat would cure all my ails. I have 2 kitties and I'm never going to eat meat again, and he's not letting it go. I don't know if I'm being overly sensitive or if he's being a jerk. I really don't know if this is worth breaking up with him over. When there are so few good men out there, it feels silly to put my foot down on this. Where should a woman realistically draw the line? Hi Daphne, great question. You hear messages all the time that say, don't settle for less. And you feel empowered to have high standards for the man in your life, as you should. But then you hear messages like, don't wait for Mr. Perfect because there's no such thing. And it gets confusing because do you have high standards or are you too picky? How do you get your story straight? If someone is falling short of an expectation of yours, how can you tell if it's a deal breaker or if it's just a bump in the road to a great relationship? First, I want to tell you that if something bugs you and you want it to change, it doesn't make you too picky, a diva, or the princess and the pea. If a behavior is consistently creating a wedge between you and your partner, then it's a valid issue, no matter how silly it seems, and it needs to be confronted. The truth is, it doesn't matter if this guy doesn't like cats or he thinks being vegetarian is stupid. Those are his opinions and he's got every right to them. But it does matter that he's disrespecting your values and your choices. It's a respect thing, and it's worth setting a boundary. Many people have never been taught how to set a boundary in a compassionate, non-accusatory way. Instead, they go for one of 3 strategies. They put up and shut up until their love suffocates under a blanket of unspoken resentment. They kick their partner to the curb with a lame excuse of, it's not you, it's me. Or they angrily throw out a threatening ultimatum, you better change or else, which inevitably drives that person to walk away from the relationship. Because no one wants to be with a demanding and manipulative bitch. These 3 options are extreme and always end relationships before their time. If you want to give your love a fighting chance, check out my blog. You'll find a word-for-word script you can adapt that shows how to set a boundary in a way that gets you what you want and doesn't turn off your partner. Plus, learn the best and worst times for setting a boundary in a new relationship. Is it bad that I'm craving meat? Like a big, juicy cat burger?
What?
I know, you just take care of things.
I think
I just read.